Okay guys, today we're going to be starting chapter 5, which is solving systems of linear equations by graphing. So a system of linear equations is a set of two or more linear equations in the same variable. So basically what that means is that you will be having two lines drawn within the same coordinate grid. That's just what that means. A solution of a system of linear equations in two variables is an ordered pair that is a solution of each equation in the system. The solution of a system of linear equations is a point of intersection of the graph of the equations. So whenever we say solution, we mean that's the answer. Whenever we graph 2 points on or 2 lines on a coordinate grid, they will have an intersection point. That intersection point is the solution or the answer. So then this kind of gives you the step-by-step on how to graph and find the intersection point. But the first thing I'm going to do on example 1 is I'm going to identify my slope and my y-intercept. I know my slope is always right before my x. So here it's 2. Oh no. It's 2 or 2 over 1. My y-intercept is always by itself, which is 5. For my next one, my slope is negative 4 over 1, or just negative 4. And my y-intercept is negative 1. So now I'm going to go ahead and graph this. So my first one, my y-intercept is 5, and I'm going up 2 over 1 because it's positive. However, I ran out of room, so if I go down 2, that's negative. If I go to the left one, that's also negative. Whenever you remember you go in two directions that are negative, we know a negative divided by a negative is a positive. And our slope is positive, so you're good. And I'm going to draw my line. Remember, you need to be using a ruler. It's hard for me to use a ruler on the screen. And then my second one, my y-intercept is negative 1, and I'm going down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, the right one, because it's negative. However, now I need to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is positive. But if I go to the left one, left is negative. And my slope is negative, so therefore that works out. Connect my dots. And then I realize my point of intersection, which is right there. My point of intersection, so the solution, is negative 1, comma, positive 3. However, we know that there's a way to check your work. So I'm going to show you how to check your work in both equations. So first off, we know our points are always x comma y. So our x is negative 1 and our y is 3. So what I'm going to do is take this point and plug it into both equations. If the left side equals the right-hand side, then we have solved the solution correctly. If it does not, then we might have made a mistake either in graphing or identifying the slope and the y-intercept, and we need to go back and check our work. So let's start with our first equation. So I said my y was 3. Bring down my 2. My x I said was negative 1 plus 5. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 5 is 3. So that's good. Now let's check the second one. My y is 3. Negative 4 times my x, which is a negative 1. Negative 4 times negative 1 is a positive 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So 3 equals 3, that is a true statement. If it were like 10 equal to 4 or 50 equal to negative 2, those are false statements. So therefore that would tell you made a mistake either in graphing or identifying the slope and the y-intercept. Okay, So go ahead and try these three on your own. First, I would go ahead and mark your slope and your y-intercept for each of your equations. I also might recommend doing them in a different color. It's easier to see the different lines. You don't have to. That's just what I did to help show you guys. But it might be helpful for you. And then you're finding the point where they intersect. Remember though, whenever you see an X, that's the same thing as saying 1x. So if you want to go ahead and already mark the ones in front of all your x's, that might be a good idea. And then this one, the y-intercept is like a +0 because there's nothing behind it. Okay, so go try those on your own. All right, here is example 2. So on example 2, it says a kicker on a football team scores 1 point for making an extra point and 3 points for making a field goal. The kicker makes a total of 8 extra points and field goals in a game, and he scores 12 total points. Write and solve a system of linear equations to find the number x of extra points. Okay, so as I went along here, I kind of highlighted the different information that we would need. So this purple one tells us that there was a total of 8 plays. And then here we know our x is extra points and y stands for field goal. So since we know there was a total of 8 plays, those 8 plays consisted of x, which was extra points, and field goals. However many extra points they made, however many field goals they made, that had a total of 8 plays. We also know that they scored a total of 12 points. And we know that it is 1 point for an extra point and 3 points for a field goal. So there's our second equation. You don't have to write the 1 in front of the x. Remember, x is the same thing as saying 1x. So now we have our 2 equations. But in order to graph it right here, I'm first going to need to rewrite this equation in y equals mx plus b. So I know in order to get y by itself, I have a positive x, so I have to subtract x on both sides. And I'm left with y equals negative x plus 8. My next one, in order to get y by itself, I subtract 1x or x. Then I'm left with 3y equals negative 1x plus 12. I then need to get rid of this 3 that's attached to the y. I'm going to divide each side by 3. Negative 1 divided by 3 is a negative 1/3 x. 12 divided by 3 is a positive 4. So for this particular equation, I know my slope is negative 1 or negative 1 over 1. My y-intercept is 8. For this one over here, my slope is negative 1/3, and my y-intercept is 4. So now I'm going to go ahead and graph these. So my red one, my y-intercept is 8, and I'm going down 1 to the right one. I'm just going to go ahead and do all of my dots because it's hard for me to use a ruler on a screen. And I'm going to go ahead and draw my line. Then my second one, positive 4. But however, it's down 1 and to the right 3. Down 1 to the right 3. And then I'm going to draw my line. Ooh. That's supposed to be straight. Remember, use a ruler. And I'll put an arrow here. And then we need to find our point of intersection, which is right here. So this point of intersection is, the solution is 6, 2. So remember, whenever we say our points, we know that the x comes before the y. So since it is a word problem, the x and the y mean two different things. If we take a look back up here, the x represents the number of extra points, and y represents field goals. So my x number is 6, so there was 6 extra points and 2 field goals. So that's how you would write it in words, and this is how you would write it as a point. And then to check your work, if you want to plug in this solution back into both equations, you can. But that's how you would solve it. And then this item, or these three items down here, 4, 5, and 6, as you notice, you're going to have to rewrite some of the equations. This one is both of them. So they are n y equals mx plus b. I would be careful though on number 5. Remember, that's a -1. So you want to get y by itself, so you have to do the opposite operation. So you need to rearrange the equations, and then you graph them and find the point of intersection. So go ahead, try your best on these, and then we'll talk about them in class tomorrow.